Good day, everyone.
I was born and raised in Detroit. Growing up there, I saw people like me running things.
This is a courtroom, not a circus, so we're gonna calm down.
I'm sorry.
What I found there was a passion that I didn't know existed.
This is the bottom line.
I'm excited to free fall into the limitless possibilities with we the people. So many are fearful of the law. They think it's something that works against them.
I think you need to begin to accept responsibility for your mistakes.
We are the people.
Glenda Sawyer Johnson claims she paid for a program to help her sister peel off some pounds and get healthy. Erin Sawyer says she lost weight, but it wasn't enough for her bossy big sister.
This is the case of Sawyer Johnson versus Sawyer. Ms. Sawyer Johnson, you are suing your sister, Ms. Sawyer, for $1,080. You say she broke a weight loss agreement you all had. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Sawyer, defendant, you say that the plaintiff was nagging you.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so what's a weight loss agreement?
It's a pleasure to be here to meet you, Your Honor. However, it saddens me that I have to actually bring my sister, my younger sister of 10 years younger than myself, to court today because we basically have had this struggle our whole lives. We have been overweight. I've actually been a lot bigger than I am now. I've recently lost 50 pounds, and I'm still working on to lose more because my health is important to me, just like I would like to believe that it's important to my sister. We've had discussions over the years about losing weight. It's just always been a struggle. Recently, we were at a family get-together, family barbecue type of situation, and there was nothing but family around and friends, a few friends, but mainly family. And I overheard my sister telling a cousin of ours that she was really, really depressed and didn't feel like she had this weight situation under control.
Okay.
And so she wanted to lose weight. Well, again, this is something that I've heard for years. So since I heard it, I decided to help her again because I've been known to help her over the years of us growing up with the same dad.
So you overheard the conversation?
I did, ma'am.
And then did you say something to your sister then or later?
I said something then, as well as I did clarify it again later via text.
All right, and so what did you say to her that day when you overheard her say, I really am struggling with my weight and I can't get under control?
Basically, I just offered, I said, you know what? I said, if you were serious, I would take care of the payment for you. But I didn't really...
The payment on what?
On the plan, on the weight loss plan that she was talking about.
All right, so Ms. Sawyer, you were at a family event?
Yes, we was at a family reunion.
So, and you were talking to a family member just about getting your weight under control?
Yes.
And there was a program you wanted to start?
Not really a program that I wanted to start. I was just talking to my cousin about that I wanted to lose weight. I was insecure about my body. And my sister, she overheard our conversation and she joined in and started saying that she can help me lose weight. I guess I can go to my doctor and my doctor can start me on this weight loss program. And I looked at her and I told her I didn't have the money for that. And she offered to pay for it. And then I told her it was ridiculous.
I did offer, Your Honor, and I offered because I care about her. She's my younger sister. And as you can see today, although she did lose some weight, and I'm very proud of her for that, we both still have some work to do. And it wasn't the agreement. It was not the agreement.
So you say this is a weight loss agreement. Where does the agreement come in?
Basically, the agreement was I was going to take care of the bill for the weight loss program. And I knew that she didn't financially have the money to do so.
And what was she supposed to do in return if this was an agreement or a contract?
She came up with the amount that she was going to lose. She said she was going to do 6 pounds a month, which I thought was feasible. I thought that was workable.
That's not bad. I mean, that's a
don't-
realistic goal.
I thought so myself. That's why I said, okay, maybe she's gonna put her best foot forward.
So
And
what happens? Do you join the weight loss program, Ms. Sawyer?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
And what does this weight loss program entail? What is it about? Eating a certain thing? Is it one of those carb-free ones? Is it high protein? Is it, what was it?
I was supposed to be fasting, fasting for 8 hours a day, and after that, I'm supposed to eat real light, not nothing too heavy. That
And
could,
definitely not soda, which is
Okay.
what her cheating was. And I
For
have that in
1
text
month. It held
messages,
for 1
Your
month,
Honor.
and I
Anything
was honest.
that you'd like to see as far as text messages, I have the
I'd
conversations.
like to see those. So,
Okay.
so the bottom line is, did you go on the same program, Ms. Sawyer Johnson?
Thank you.
Did you go on the same program?
I did, and I was successful.
Coming up,
So when you went on the program, how long did you stay on it?
The whole 6 months. I lost 30 pounds. She's
You
mad 'cause-
did?
Yes, she's mad because I
Okay, you
didn't lose
went
the
on for
6
how many
pounds.
months?
6 months.
if you'll be in the Los Angeles area and want to bring your case to court, call 1-888-552-6878. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Glenda Sawyer Johnson, who is fighting with her sister, Erin Sawyer, over dieting drama.
And so you paid the money for your sister. How much did you pay? It was.
Almost 1,100, 1,080 to be exact.
I see it.
To
you
the penny.
Oh, you sent it to her.
I sure enough did,
And you did join the program.
Yes, I
without
did.
hesitation.
And this is you reaching out to her, hey sister, you really serious about joining the weight loss program? And then she's like, I really am, as long as you can cover the cost.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Ain't that serious?
Right.
I'm only serious if somebody else
Can
pays.
cover. Yeah,
Okay.
that's kind of how she does. If I'm
All
covering
right,
the
but you
cost.
say, okay, I'll give you the money.
Right, for the 6 pounds for 6 months, which is what she did not do.
So you
Because
said,
she was
rise and
cheating.
shine, big buns. Remember to shove your face with those lean greens and not donuts.
How was I was able to even to see when you're she's talking about my weight, talking about
Oh, you didn't think this text was funny?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, I'm
She-
sorry, because I laughed too. I was like, because I love a donut.
yeah, it wasn't.
I
Honor.
love a donut, honey.
You okay?
But-
she need to be on that treadmill like
But
she's
you're
chasing
saying
them
you
donuts.
felt like she was making fun, making light of a situation you were very sensitive about.
Yes.
So when you went on the program, how long did you stay on it?
The whole 6 months. I lost 30 pounds. She's
You
mad 'cause-
did?
Yes, she's mad because I
Okay,
didn't
you
lose
went
the
on
6
for how
pounds.
many months?
6 months.
6 months.
I mean, I
Alright,
told
so
her
that's
I was
an average of 5 pounds a month. That's
Yeah.
not too far off the goal. Why are you so mad?
I'm upset, Your Honor, because the reality is that I like the way you broke that down. That came out to be about 5 pounds a month. But with all due respect, I'm thinking about from day one. And the first month, she only lost 2 pounds.
Okay, but sometimes it
didn't
takes a
look
little
good.
bit of time
I
for the weight to get.
understand.
Yeah, we've all been there where you be
You're
working
right.
out and doing all this mess, and then the scale
Absolutely.
is not your friend.
Well, it was like that again for month 2.
Okay.
And I still was kind of, you know what I mean? I was still trying to be cordial.
And I see you're sending all these messages like,
Right. And the fact that
oh,
she
you might be able to
ghosted me.
fit some of my dresses. Maybe that cute guy from work will be into you.
Well, I mean, you know, she is single.
You were
and
trying to send motivational things.
I was.
That was
and
It
it
is
was
kind of annoying, though.
Yeah.
Don't nobody
I
want to hear that.
apologize. I wasn't
especially when
trying.
you're hungry. Don't want to hear
Yeah.
none of this. Okay?
I understand. I wasn't trying to be annoying, Your Honor, but I just felt like, you know what? You've got to take responsibility and accountability.
So I'm looking in this text message exchange, and basically in the first 2 months, you really had trouble starting to get the weight off.
Yes.
It was just like a 2-pound loss, a 2-pound loss. You did admit you were still drinking some sodas,
Yeah.
but then you decided to cut those out because you just got rid of that.
Yes.
And then you said, how about getting to the gym, running on the treadmill? Okay, you got all the advice. You the coach. Why are you paying $1,080 if you know everything and can coach everything?
I can't. She needed to go to the professionals,
Do
not
they
me.
provide the food? Is it like prepared foods?
No.
Well, I need to develop me a weight loss plan tonight, because if you ain't got to prepare no foods, you don't have to do nothing, and somebody gonna give you $1,100, I'm in the wrong business. And all we gotta do is say, don't eat a lot and work out. Let me get me a Lauren Lake workout plan. working up tonight. Somebody
I
paid
know that's
$1,100 for that.
I mean, I wish someone would pay something for me.
Lake's Limitless Weight Loss.
Oh, I love it. I love
Yes.
it. It has a ring.
And you just say, don't eat a lot
Right.
and work out.
Okay. Put
Send
the
me
donuts
my $1,100.
down.
Run me my $1,100. I'm trying to figure out why this system was so great.
Well, we just know a couple of people that used it, and they were successful with
And so
it.
why are you
I've
so
done
angry
it.
at her that maybe she got a slow start? She added I mean, there is no perfection. You're saying, I paid this money, you need to be doing exactly what they tell you and no less. That's what you felt.
You follow the rules and don't cheat if you're serious.
How much was she breaking the rules?
And as far as I'm concerned, personally, besides the 2 months, which we all kind of just saw that evidence, I think she breaks the rules a lot. She probably broke it the last 4 months of it.
In
but
what ways? Since nobody can be specific as to what the plan is. How
the
can you be
soda,
specific?
the
Okay,
soda.
so she drank soda. What else?
I think she
but
kept
she
on
says
drinking
here that
it.
she stopped doing that, and so
I
what
don't
else?
believe that.
And what else?
Besides that, I don't think she was working out like she could have done, and as much as she could have done. I just think that she's lackadaisic and she just moves slow.
Did you
with
finish the
doing
whole
things.
program, Ms. Sawyer?
Yes, I did.
You did?
Yes, I did.
And you ended up losing the 30 pounds?
Yes, I did.
All right. And do you have anything else you'd like to add or evidence you'd like to submit
I
to the
have
court?
evidence from my doctors showing
My
that my
cortisone levels are gone up
cortisone
too,
levels.
based on all of this. Truly, they have.
Okay.
I'm over here dripping and sweating, and yeah, my levels are high too. Yes, for sure.
Ooh, y'all in here really acting like sisters. Just up in here
I
just
mean,
arguing about
no,
nothing.
my
All right.
levels was high.
So
Well-
these are doctors'
Yes.
report.
And you can tell when I stop texting her and I stop communicating with her, you can see that my levels start dropping lower and lower, and I start losing the weight.
Oh,
That's
so now
when I
you're
was
stressed out.
stable. Yes.
You know
she
what?
was just nagging and nagging and nagging, and she
I'm
wouldn't
not
leave me alone.
nagging you,
You are.
It was
honey.
a little naggy though, sis.
You think
That's
so?
nagging.
I ain't lying. It would have got on my nerves too.
Okay.
Coming up,
Well, I'll give you a news flash. Most people, and people like me, I struggle with my weight up and down, up and down. Honey, if I look at a donut or a pancake, it's 15 pounds on me that I got to work off. So I know this feeling, and it is
Yeah.
a very real struggle.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Glenda Sawyer Johnson, who is fighting with her sister, Erin Sawyer, over dieting drama.
The issue here is whether or not you're saying there was some type of legally binding agreement surrounding this.
I mean, we didn't get it
Situation. Can
I
notarized.
say
We didn't get it
something?
notarized or anything, but it was, in my opinion, it was a contract that she and I
And
agreed
how do you
upon
think she breached it?
by just not actually doing what she said she was
No,
going to
Your
do.
Honor.
Not
But she did lose weight.
She
at that
did
time.
lose weight, and I congratulate her for
She wanted to do
that.
6 pounds a month, which would have been 36 pounds, but
Mm-hmm.
she ended up losing 30. You know, this court finds that, number one, you two are definitely up here acting like sisters, arguing about nothing. Because the truth is, even if this was a binding, what you felt like was an agreement, a contract where you wanted the benefit of your bargain, the truth is what you wanted was for your sister to lose weight. And ultimately, she did, in fact, lose weight. She lost 30 pounds, which is a material amount of weight. There's a phrase when you say majoring in the minors, right? Mm-hmm. You're majoring in the minors here. You're so caught up on the mistakes that she made during the process, right? That you're not focusing on the major milestone she made in losing weight.
You're right.
And that she is healthier having lost that weight. And you paid that money for her to do that.
Yes.
You don't think she followed the diet and the plan to the letter. Well, I'll give you a news flash. Most people, and people like me, I struggle with my weight up and down, up and down. Honey, if I look at a donut or a pancake, it's 15 pounds on me that I got to work off. So I know this feeling, and it is
Yeah.
a very real struggle.
Coming up,
And she laughed a few times at some of the things.
Because it's
that-
just like what you said. She felt like she couldn't say much to you because you had paid it.
you're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake. We're back with the case of Glenda Sawyer Johnson, who is fighting with her sister, Erin Sawyer, over dieting drama.
It doesn't help when people are just micromanaging you. It doesn't help sometimes when people are constantly illuminating the mistakes you're making in the process instead of the strides. It takes a while to really get yourself off of those toxins, the
But
sugars,
she didn't show any
the sodas. She what?
I'm sorry. She didn't show any, she didn't never once say to me, sis, can you just back off a little bit? It was kind of, and she laughed a few times at some of the things.
Because it's just like what you said. She felt like she couldn't say much to you because you had paid it. If your sister had paid the money for you to lose weight and she getting on your last nerve, I mean, you probably would want to be like, listen, stop calling me, stop texting me. I'm doing the best I can. I will not be perfect, but I will get this done. But since you paid it, she felt like, well, you know what? Let me just deal with it. She's got the cortisone levels going up, and we know when that happens.
Cortisone levels. They going up,
Lord
ma'am.
have mercy. I'm not y'all's mama. Y'all sitting up here now arguing like, Mama, what about me? What about me? I'm not your mama.
Listen here,
listen here. Miss Sawyer Johnson, you did something to help your sister achieve a goal she was struggling with. You and your sister have a classic sister-sister relationship. You love each other, but you're hard on each other, but you support each other, but you're disappointing each other, but you're rallying for each other, but then you're also tearing each other down a little bit sometimes, even if it's not your intention. But ultimately, you all made an agreement, and I think you did. I'm going to pay for you to go to the weight loss clinic, and implied, understood, and explicitly stated is that I will do the program if you pay for it and do my best to lose weight. There is no way anyone can predict, and most of those weight loss programs have those disclaimers when you pay the money, that they cannot predict that you are going to lose the weight exactly the way they say and the amount of pounds that the next person lost, because it all depends on your body makeup, your lifestyle habits, and how many times you mess up or not mess up.
Judge Lake's verdict when We the People returns. You're watching Emmy-nominated We the People with Judge Lauren Lake.
Ultimately, within the 6-month period, your sister lost 30 pounds, which is only 6 pounds off of her goal. This court does not find that that is a material breach, that she has breached a contract in such a way that she owes you back the $1,080 that you volunteered to pay. You inserted yourself in a situation, then inserted your money over into her account, then inserted your opinion and your cheering over the whole thing, and now it's time for you to insert your pride, your congratulatory sentiments, and your support for your sister because she started a journey that she actually followed through. It is the opinion of this court that the plaintiff's case is dismissed. Judgment for the defendant. Court is adjourned.
All rise.
Judge Lake has ruled in favor of the defendant. The plaintiff's case is dismissed.
I'm proud of you, ultimately, and my intentions were never to embarrass you or insult you, and I love you. Can I give her a hug?
Sure.
This has been a production of Allen Media Group.